Okay, so today we have Spacemen 3 and Revolution. I'm laughing off the top because this band has been recommended to me more than a few times. One person in particular said that if I ever actually react to this band, they'll die. So make your funeral arrangements because I'm coming to Spacemen 3 now. And from what I've read up about this band, they just seem so intriguing. The lore behind Spaceman J and Sonic Boom, where they were at when they were making this record. Apparently they weren't, very friendly with each other. But anyway, we're going to get into this, talk about it after. The song is 6 minutes long. I went with Revolution because that was the one that people suggested most. So here we go. I don't know what to expect, but here we go. Let's try it out. Holy moly. Holy. Holy. Jesus.
Of a lot of people trying to tell me what I can't do. My life. I'm tired. I'm so tired of a lot of people in a lot of high places don't want you and me to enjoy ourselves.
Oh God.
Well, I'm through with people can't get off their ass to help themselves change this government and better society.
Oh my God.
Hold on a second. I smell burning. And I see a change coming round the bend. And I suggest to you that it takes just 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds of decision to realize
That's all it takes.
that the time is right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Start thinking about a little Revolution.
Here comes the next song, I guess. Here, my goodness gracious, Spacemen 3 Revolution. What do you say? I Spacemen 3 Revolution. I'll say it again. Like I said off the top, I always like to start with what I said off the top there. This one was recommended to me. I've seen that they have other, known songs or whatever, but Revolution just, kind of gave me pause. I mean, I think about the song Revolution by the Beatles, and we're kind of talking about a little bit of the same themes there. You say you want a revolution, here you go, get off your ass, and it only takes 5 seconds. Oh my God. So many different things came to mind. At first with, of course, the distorted, heavy, fuzzy guitar work here, guitar riffs right off the bat. And that's one thing that I saw with the band is that they always loved to do 1 or 2 chords. Less was more with them. I forget the exact quote. I think it was from Sonic Boom. But I forget his exact quote with what he said his style to music was, but it's something like that. Less is more. Less chords is always more heavier. It's always more great. The less the better, really, for him. And I've seen too that when they would perform, shows and such, some people would say this is trash, whatever. They were just doing the same hypnotic chord over and over and over. But you have to be in their headspace. I mean, they're called Spacemen 3 for a reason. They seem like they're just out in space. And I know that they are one of the druggiest, I guess you could say, one of the druggiest bands I've probably ever reacted to. I know about Sonic Boom's thoughts on drugs and that they were, and his use of it as well, and how he thinks, even to this day, I would imagine he thinks that all drugs should be legal. And I'm kind of, that's not really out of, esoteric idea to me either. But, anyway, so knowing all that, coming into this, I was expecting something crazy. And it's crazy too that, this was released, I want to say in 88 or 89. It was put on their album Playing with Fire, which I just get big Jimi Hendrix, vibes to as well. It's so psychedelic. And I say, it's crazy it was put out in 88 or 89. I can't remember again. But, because it feels so 60s. But it feels 60s, but there are other parts here too that, feel even 80s too. I mean, I guess it's for the time as well. But at the same point, it's such a throwback. Obviously, with the big guitar riffs right at the bat, it's very Stooges. And I know the Stooges were one of their inspirations. It's very MC5 as well, and I've seen that they were one of their inspirations too. And I have never done an MC5 reaction either, but I've heard a lot about them. But there you go, there too. But right when it came in, I was like, okay, now I see the Stooges. Now I see the Stooges vibes there, because the Stooges were one of my favorite bands through high school. I mean, I Want to Be Your Dog. I mean, that's one of the horniest songs I've ever heard, and I'm into it. But anyway, just so heavy, and I can't say enough. So reverberating, it's so echoey in the same way as well. It's punishing. It never lets up, that continuous riff. And it's just, that's the whole point. It's a hypnotic ride through where they're at in their own minds, and they want to get you there. And it's just, that's what really comes to my big head. And even though they recruited a drummer, from what I was reading, I believe Johnny Maddock, I want to say Matt Talk, but either way, Johnny was supposed to be on drums. From what I've seen on every track they did on this album, it is a drum machine. So, the fast drumming there that first comes in, and then the song really gets into it with even more heavy guitar distortion. So apparently it was a drum machine, but either way, that was very hypnotic as well, mesmerizing as well to the ears. And yeah, I'm just like, I almost at a loss for words, although, I've been talking for a while because I can, and I can talk, but it's just, it was heavy as hell. I mean, it's, my God, like I said, so many psychedelic vibes. Of course, the video itself with the way that it's put, the quality of it, the friggin' graphics, whatever the hell. It's obviously very 60s inspired, and for good reason there. And I just love how both Sonic Boom and Jay Spaceman, I keep saying they're those names, but they actually did have real names, and I don't remember what they were now. My goodness gracious, let me just go to this, because this is, I guess, more for myself, just to remember this. Peter Kimber and Jason Pierce. Of course, Peter Kimber was Sonic Boom, and Jason Pierce was Jay Spaceman. And of course, Jason Pierce would go on to form freaking Spiritualize, isn't it? Yes. And I did a reaction to Spiritualize way back when too, and I'm sure people said you should listen to his other band here way back then, but finally here I am doing that now, and I got to do another Spiritualize reaction too, because that was crazy as well. But anyway, yeah, these guys were just they were just on a different planet. And they really conveyed that here on this track. Menacing, punching. I love how in the vocals, going on to the vocals now, how Sonic Boom, he was talking pretty much. He was talking, and he's getting things off of his chest, and I feel like, it's so underneath of the guitar work, but it just fits so well. It gave me big, when he first came in, of course, when he first came in and he said something, like just a word or something, it sounded so Lou Reed-ish, and I would imagine Lou Reed and Velvet Underground, I mean, hello, psychedelic vibes there too. I'd imagine Lou was a big inspiration on these guys as well. But yeah, Lou Reed vibes right off the get-go with his vocals. And then when he moved in more, I was like, who does he remind me of? Mark E. Smith of The Fall. That came to mind too. Just in the way that he talks, just in the way that he, at the end of his words, he would kind of give some more swagger, or he'd exaggerate. Just some kind of like a disgust at the end of his word, which reminded me of Mark E. Smith. And so all those vibes, create such a great experience. And, those bands right there that I just mentioned, I all love. And yeah, so this was just so nuts. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it was such a fucking nutty ride. Anyway, okay, so I'll get into these lyrics now, because I've talked enough about the whole thing, but like I said, you can't get over those heavy distorted guitar riffs, although it's just, one chord or two chords or whatever, it doesn't go beyond that too much, but at the same point, it creates such a menacing, I can't say it enough, angry tone, and it's just, that fits so well with where Sonic Boom is coming from with his vocals. So anyway, and his lyrics. So let's get into that. Well, I'm sick. I'm so sick. And the way he delivers this so slowly too, you can tell that he's just pissed off. My God. Of a lot of people trying to tell me what I can't or can't do with my life. And it's just, I feel like I have to say this, in a menacing tone or an angry tone. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. And now he's not only sick, he's also very tired of a lot of people in a lot of high places who don't want you and me to enjoy ourselves. And like I already kind of mentioned, what I can't do or do with my life. I think about a song like It's My Life and I'll Do What I Want. The animals come to mind. This whole thing has been said over and over before. But to hear Sonic Boom sing these words, or recite these words really, is a very different experience. And like I said, he's very pro-drugs, all this different stuff. I'm sure he was met with a lot of criticism on that, or, he's met with a lot of criticism on his drug use or his music type here. Like I said earlier, audiences weren't always so kind to them. And I do believe as well, they were doing a live album or something like that. And on that live album, someone in the crowd screamed or whatever, Elvis died for this or something like that. So again, it's just where these guys were. I can only imagine, again, they were just sick and tired of not only people in high places, but even their critics, whatever, but people in high places, the government, all that comes to mind. Again, these are not new themes, but it's a new freaking world when you hear Sonic Boom and Jay Spaceman do it. well, I'm through with people. And it's not like their minds are going to be changed by the end of the song. They're just getting all of this off their chest right off the bat. I'm through with people. It's like, Jesus, okay, I guess we got no chance with them. Who can't get up out their ass to help themselves change this government and better society. And again, it's just that whole thing, all bark, no bite kind of a thing. I think about where I am in my own city, and how a lot of people always complain about, and this is very, very esoteric or whatever, very, my own spot of the world. But people complain about my government or wherever because there was such a mayor, freaking, what the hell is it called? Mayor election thing. And people always, were very mad at this mayor that we have right now. And only, I think, 34% of people who could vote voted. And the mayor they hated got in again. So it's just like, that comes to my big fat head because of this song here. They want to help themselves or change whatever the hell it is, but they didn't actually go out and vote. So what the hell do you expect? Anyway, so that just comes to my head. But still, the government there and better society. You want a better society. You say you want to do these things, but again, all you're doing is sharing a post on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever it is. You're not actually going out there and fighting the good fight or whatever. These kind of things come to my head. Of course, these things, Instagram did not exist back in the late 80s. But either way, just tired of these people who say these things, but they don't actually fucking do anything. So hold on a second. I smell burning. And at that point too, it's like, okay, what's happening next? And Burning, Playing with Fire, the album title, my God. And I see a change coming around the bend. A little bit of some Dylan, vibes there too. A change is coming. And I suggest to you that it takes just 5 seconds of decision to realize that the time is right to start thinking about a little revolution, Viva la Revolution there. And again, it's just, he's trying to rally these people up. Although he's through with these people who won't get off their asses, whatever, he is still trying. I said earlier there that seems like he's through with people, whatever, but still, it seems like he wants to rally some people. He wants to make people actually get off their ass and do stuff that they say they want to do, whatever. He wants to see action, that kind of a thing. So, he's tired of non-action. So, and I feel like the whole point there, it takes 5 seconds. I don't know if that's a reference to another song or something else or whatever, but still, I think of it as a whole point of, it doesn't take that much to really start a revolution, to get people together and, fight whatever you want to fight, whatever side you're on, I guess. And, so again, it's just kind of a rally cry there. But yeah, like I said, I just love how he delivers it so slowly, so calculated, so menacingly, and so scarily too. It's so eerie at the same time. Eerie, but it's so, I don't want to say beautiful. I mean, it's eerie, but it's obviously captivating and intriguing, and I want more. So, and the song was 6 minutes long, and it's like another one of those songs where when the 6 minutes were over, I was surprised because I was, so intrigued that I didn't realize 6 minutes had passed. But anyway, I guess that's all I gotta say. I mean, I've been here long enough. I apologize about the length of these videos, but what a track. It's another one of those songs that I've been sleeping on for a long time, and of course I come to it and it's fucking nuts. So thanks for their suggestions there. Again, thanks for the person who said they would die if I actually did this, so I hope you don't die, really. But I guess, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all of those different things. Really appreciate all of the support, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.